This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Craftsman truck racing on speed, but if you ever come to a race, Phil, it just captivates you. Seeing those trucks barrel off turn 4, 3 and 4 wide on the first lap, man, it's fun to watch. Look at Musgrave's truck spark there. What's that all about?
Air pressure's low on the tires. As he runs a few laps, the air pressure will build up probably 10 to 15 pounds, and I think that we have trouble.
There it is again, lap number 2, and a caution flag has flown. Deja vu from Atlanta.
You all right there, Jack?
Jack Bailey gets turned around with a 07 truck. A lot of damage to the rear of that truck. Fortunately, only a single truck incident.
What happened to Jack?
A lot of damage there. You see the 07. We heard out of his own mouth that he just got away from him, and sure enough, he was on the outside there and lost the back end, and around he went into the outside wall.
And Phil, I think that ought to tell you how tough it is just to get around this track. You know, get around here for a lap without crashing. Jack was just running a normal line. The thing got away from him. It happens very easily. It can happen to our point leader.
This is a very, very fast.
Caution 3 has come out at Texas Motor Speedway, and that is because Justin Allgaier decided to take a run through the infield. And going at 180 plus miles an hour, this is a wild ride.
This seemed like a good idea at the time. He was going to drive under the 82. That grass doesn't work.
Just ran out of room a little bit.
Only person I've ever seen pull that off is Dale Earnhardt. Remember that pass in the grass at Charlotte?
In the Winston.
Yes, versus Bill Elliott. Look, they're all pitting. Okay, come to the green. Pull the belts down. Go get them. See you in a minute. Wait a minute. You're not coming to the green. The caution lights are back on. 29 slow in turn 1 and 2. So you got another lap or 2 to think about how.
No starter. I'm trying to make a battery switch. Gee, thanks, Mike. I really appreciate that. These things are a lot of fun to drive, but when they're loose, it's not that much fun.
I know, but I'd rather have you driving my truck loose than anybody out there. Does that help? Does that make you feel any better?
Welcome back to the Silverado 350k. Eric Almirola getting spun around. And smoke coming out from the front of that. The caution flag will fly. There was some debris on the backstretch we had also seen. But this is for Eric getting spun around in that 47.
Yes, just caught a glimpse of Eric. There's a debris we were talking about.
Sorry, guys.
I think the caution was going to come out. I just caught a glimpse of Eric getting sideways coming off turn 2. Not sure if there was any contact or not.
Yeah, the two weren't related. The debris didn't have anything to do with Eric. He just got loose. If he could have waited another corner to get loose, the caution would have been out.
Let's take a look at the 47 of Eric Almirola.
Oh, he tried to pinch it down to stay off the 63, Rick. He just held it down and then almost gets it straightened out, but hits the inside wall. Driving by Terry Cook for the 4th place. Look at him slide up the hill there, Phil. Cook had to adjust.
Trouble. Problems for the 06.
That was smart.
Regan Smith getting into the inside wall.
This is going to give Brandon Witt an opportunity to come down pit road. I don't think we've run long enough that the rest of these fellas,
for about 80 laps.
Unless they feel like they don't have enough fuel, I don't think we'll see all these fellas on pit road. We know we're going to see Brandon, and we know he's going to have fresh tires.
Well, and the only bad thing is, Phil, as we watch Regan spin out here, watch him off turn 2. Let's see what happens. It just gets loose, just like we saw the truck earlier. Ooh, and he tried to correct it and got away from him. Just like we saw the 08 do a minute ago.
Made some contact with the outside and the inside wall.
6th caution of the night has come out, and it's the 29 of Brad Keselowski and that Sampson number 29 Ford.
It's a pretty truck, isn't it?
Sure is. You see him, he just tries to get out of the way. The 29 truck, he's losing speed. Now his engine is expired. Tough break for Brad Keselowski and the Sampson Ford, but now we've got some decisions to make, Michael.
Well, what did we talk about at the start of the show, Phil? We needed the caution. Able to take advantage of those new tires, Phil. He can't make any ground at all right now on Musgrave.
The 67 of Steve Park just drove by Dennis Setzer. Puts another truck between himself and Ted Musgrave.
It's got to be so frustrating for Dennis. Won here just a year ago.
Coming through 3 and 4, Todd Bodine. When he crosses the start-finish line, just 4 laps of racing to go.
There's Todd crossing the start-finish line. Skinner, Bush, Starr, and Rudeman round out your top 5.
Side-by-side racing continuing back in the field. The 50 of Todd Cleaver on the inside of the 04 of Bobby Hamilton. Hamilton driving around Todd Cleaver.
I tell you, Bobby Hamilton is making those new tires work.
He's a guy that came to pit road and made it happen, how do you feel? He's up in the top 10.
That's right. You see Johnny Benson on the inside of the 23 truck. Terry Cook at 10, side by side. There's Ted Musgrave. Say, please don't get together.
3 laps of racing to go.
Ted and Dennis are both dropping back through the field. Unable to make any ground here late in the race.
Bill Lester moving up. He's back up into 11th position. Todd Bodine out in front of Mike Skinner by over a second. Look at the distance between first and second. Todd Bodine running away with this Texas race.
And Todd got that entire gap while Mike Skinner was trying to get by Kyle Busch for the second position.
3 miles of racing. Wendy.
This truck for Todd Bodine is called 7-Eleven, and that's because it's the same exact truck that won at Las Vegas, and this is such a big gambling team. They decided to name it 7-Eleven after the Vegas win. Now, they also ran this truck last week in Atlanta. The guys came home from Atlanta and worked all Sunday night till 3 o'clock in the morning Monday getting this truck prepared for this race because they desperately wanted to bring 7-Eleven back to Texas.
1 lap of racing to go. Todd Bodine inside 1.5 miles from victory number 3.
And he knows a caution flag will not alter the outcome. He's already taken the white flag. If the caution comes out now, the race is going to be official.
He's just looking to make it back home, Phil. He knows he's won himself another race.
1.5 mile tracks have been extremely good to Todd Bodine in 2005. He won in Kansas earlier this year. He also won in Las Vegas, and he will win in Texas again.
Don't know how hard it is to win one of these things until you've been down there. Give it a try, huh, Phil?
Yeah, what a great job Todd Bodine and his entire team has done. They've finished first and second like 5 or 6 times in the last 10 races.
Started from the 8th position. Kyle Busch letting him know, great race. Todd Bodine claiming victory number 5 in his career in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Great run for Mike Skinner. Finished second from the pole.
Let's go to Wendy. I think she's caught up with Mike Hillman.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.